general advice would you give for first year students about to go to university?
Let's see. I would say for first years, the first thing you want to do is, get to know your housemates first, because they're probably going to be in the same boat as you. They're not going to know the area. They're not going to, or they might know the area if you get lucky. But most likely they're not going to know the area. They're not going to know much, right? So you've at least got, a couple friends that you're going to make through that, which is going to help you to speak to other people and, get around and see. So I would definitely start with that, right? You need to speak to your housemates and whoever else. What else would I recommend for first years? It's mainly just getting to know the area. Like once you know the area, you're going to feel a lot more confident. You've moved away from home, so it's a whole new life. Get to know, this was funny as well. Is I got lost, right? I'm not kidding. I got lost on my second night here because I didn't know the bus. Yeah, at Bournemouth, right? Got completely lost. Just learn the bus routes. Just learn, find the websites that, go through the, the websites and, or that they offer you, just learn it, at least you've got an idea then of, where you want to go, and things like that. Yeah.
How did you get lost?
How did I get lost? I was running out of battery on my phone actually, but because I didn't know the buses then, I didn't know which ones were going to take me back to the village. So I just hopped on one. Yeah, I just hopped on one, was hoping for the best. And the guy was like, yeah, you've gone too far. So I hopped off in the middle of nowhere and was like, okay, it's 12 o'clock at night. Thankfully I got lucky. I spoke to some very nice people and they drove me back here. But I would totally recommend that you look, which buses are going to the square and back. Things like that. No, just general things. You want to make sure that you're safe. As well. That's going back to that. It's make sure that you're safe and that you're going to be fine. Anything. I got very very lucky. Who knows? But definitely get cover yourself. Make sure you've got, even just an extra battery. I didn't have at that time, but I learned from that, and so I could say to you, make sure you're, when you're going out, make sure your phone is charged, you've got money, you've got your wallet or whatever, make sure you've got everything you could need. If you feel, because sometimes this happens, which you go out on a night, you feel like, oh, I want to go home early, but you're not sure. Just, if you want to go home, go home. Take it. Find the nearest taxi. Take it. If you're not confident in the buses, just take a taxi home. The best thing is that you get home safe, and it's all. Yeah, definitely.
So, what advice would you give to students about to study at the University of Wales?
For studying at USW, let me see. Well, take everything openly. All these different subjects that you're going to be learning. If you go to the same course that I was on, I don't know if they've changed the name since. It was, I think, Computer Animation BA. That's there's going to be a lot of new stuff, and they know as well that you're trying to learn the area and all this stuff. And you're trying to make friends, so they're going to go easy on you. First few weeks or whatever. So just be open to everything. That's the best thing. Be open, even the subjects. Just see, play around, see what you like, and then when you feel more confident, you're going, okay, I know what I want. Then go with that. Yeah.
And what advice would you give to students about to study your course?
For my course, I would say if you're more experienced like me than some of the other course mates, feel free to help them. You're all starting off on the same page, and the best thing you can do is, well, for starters, you're not only helping, but you're getting to know them. So
making friends.
Yeah, exactly. So, get to know them, give them advice. We still do it now, in fact. I've got people teaching me how to do things like modeling, texturing, because I'm uncertain about it. So you're going to find that as you go through the year, that's going to pay off. Your connections that you've built up. It's gonna come back and and help you. So always be friendly and help each other. If you're not like me and you've never done it, don't be scared of the difference between you and other people, because as I said, I don't know some things, and maybe you'll learn something that they don't know, and you're going to help them in the future. So be very open. Don't be scared. Everyone's going to be starting from the beginning.